Okay, so I'm going to take you on a virtual tour of my home, and I'm going to start at the front door that opens into the living room kitchen area. And it does look a little dark, but I'm going to turn the lights on as I get closer to the doorways to the rooms. So anyway, hold on one second. So this is a panoramic view of the living room and part of the kitchen, which you'll see in a moment, but I'm going to turn this light on. And we have the living room, and that's usually where I sit and watch TV and read, of course, and I cross-stitched that print, and you might recognize that round table. That's the man cave where Gigi hides out a lot, and the table that he knocked over and broke. So then we have the love seat, which is this corner right here is where BG is now too big to go between the two arms of the sofas, so he always jumps over them. And BG loves to lay on the back of the love seat on the squishy cushions. So we have the sofa, and I have this little media center, and BG has another little hide and seek area down there where he likes to go in and hide. And I did those diamond paintings, which you probably have already seen. And I have an angel collection and the entertainment cabinet, which houses my Audrey Hepburn and Princess Di collections. And for the most part, this is BG's play zone. And there's the rest of my media. That's over 300 CDs, which I don't purchase CDs anymore since I now can download, so it's very rare for me to purchase a CD now. And then this is where the Christmas tree would usually go. With the recliner, I could put the tree in that window and move that accent table to my bedroom. So then, oh yeah, I also cross-stitched this print. Okay, now we're going down the hall to the master bedroom. Okay, I'm going to turn this light on. Hey, BG. He's happy because I've got the door to one of the rooms open. So this is the hallway to the master bedroom. But this is one of the rooms that stays closed off to BG because he gets into too much of the small stuff. But let me get the light on. My little Gigi switch plate. I also did that diamond painting. This room started off as a Wizard of Oz room, and when I decided to paint, I wanted purple because my favorite color is purple, and I thought I could do this room purple. And one of my nieces, she was just old enough to say Frozen, so I turned the room into a Frozen and Wizard of Oz room. So this is my Wizard of Oz collection because I didn't want to get rid of the expensive stuff. Then I went Frozen. And there's all my shelf units. And this is one of the hardest rooms to keep organized because it's easy to get clutter. It's where I store a lot of my craft. This is my most current crafting supplies that I'm constantly pulling out. My books, I wish I had a library to store all the books because I have to read and donate because I don't have room to store. But more of my Wizard of Oz and Frozen and bookshelves. And this is my Frozen wall area. And that's a Wizard of Oz collection. And all of those music boxes are San Francisco music boxes. And then I have a computer hutch. And that closet is a craft closet. It is loaded with all my crafts, and it also has all the Build-A-Bear supplies to a Build-A-Bear. That Build-A-Bear is about 20 years old. I did the Build-A-Bear when I took my niece and nephews to Build-A-Bear. And if you can see, this is an antique brass bed with original spring bed. And this is some of my work stuff that I have to have handy when I'm working from home. But watch this. This door stopped so that it looks like the house fell on the Wicked Witch. But unfortunately, I cannot leave this door open because of Gigi, so I have to keep it closed with that rock because he knows how to open it. So we're done with this room. Now we're going to go down the hall, and I'm going to try not to trip over Gigi. My love for music. Hey, Gigi. And I have this table, which I'm not going to be able to film easy because the hall, I can't get across from the table and stand in front of it at the same time. You'll be proud of me. Gigi's attacking my leg now. Okay. I installed and wired this programmable thermostat. That's why the paint is blotted right there, because I pulled the paint off when I was pulling the old thermostat box off. But I installed that thermostat unit. I did that wood burning. Student of the year, my senior year in high school. And just some stuff. I also did that wood burning. And then the hall table. A memory book in memory of my mom, Princess Di, my niece, my sibs. Now we're going to go. That's a water stick that legend says that when you hold it and walk through a field, it will locate water for you. And the pastor at my old church swore that it worked when I gave it to him because they needed to find a good place to do water for the Little League baseball and soccer field at the church and Christian school. Okay, so now we're coming into my bedroom. Let me get a light on because you can see the little accent lamps. My bedroom is a Paris theme. Okay, step back. Okay, there's one hope chest and the wardrobe, and I have another angel collection and a curio with another Bradford Exchange angel collection, and the table with the Crossley record player, CD, da-da-da-da-da. That's the hope chest and the kitty tunnel that Gigi plays in. And of course, it's a Paris theme, so all things Paris. And my angels. And this TV, I never had a TV in my bedroom. And when I started working from home in July of 2020, I purchased this 25-inch flat screen to use as an external monitor with my Chromebook. And then when I went back to the office in May of last year, I had this extra TV, so my brother came over and set it up for me in my bedroom. And then, oh, I forgot to tell you that another piece of furniture I have is that jewelry armoire and more of my Paris stuff. And then I have this big dresser, and then with a trifold mirror, so you're probably going to see me in it. And that's a lingerie chest or tower. That's the Eiffel Tower right there also. Yeah, I love to decorate. So this is all Paris theme. And there's another hope chest. And you can see some BG toys. And then I have an Eiffel Tower there. And this is also an Eiffel Tower. So this is my bedroom. And then we go into the master bathroom, which is also a Paris theme. Okay, let me turn the light on. You can see me in the mirror. You're not going to be able to not see me because I'm going to be facing the mirror a lot. So I have the Paris theme. And of course, BG's litter box. And that's the door to the walk-in closet. And the bathroom area. And this linen closet goes the depth of the bathroom to the wall So this linen closet, there's the linen closet door. It's the depth all the way back to that wall. So it's good storage space. Got a lot of holiday bins in there. I'll let you see this walk-in closet because it's big. This is my walk-in closet. I have tons of clothes and shoes. That's the Christmas tree. That's my pajama cubby. I have tons of clothes. Is this not unreal? That's why everybody thought this was another bedroom. And then I have a shoe area. And where Gigi is, all that is footies, 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 more shoes. Gigi loves to come in here right there where he is. He's going to start chewing on a leather shoestring on a boot. And there he goes. See what he's doing? And he usually pulls the boot out. So this is a Gigi area. So I'll just leave him alone because he loves to be in there. So yeah, this is my bedroom. Gigi's bed. I just turn it around. When I get into bed, I just turn it around so it's on the other side of the bed. And see this? That's the little thermopad. When he lays on that, there's something inside it that generates body heat for him. So now I'm going to take you to the other end of the house, into the kitchen and the other hall into the other rooms. Hold tight. Okay, so back down the hall and into the living room. And in case you're wondering, there are Venetian blinds behind those shades. Those are privacy shades that you drop down over the blinds to make it darker. And I use them during the summer months to block the sunlight and save on the power bill. And I just don't open those in the winter because I don't want BG to decide he wants to get himself comfortable on that sofa. So I didn't open those. So we're going to go into the kitchen. And if you see these little gray squares, that's what I used and I have placed throughout the house. They're carpet squares that I used when I was training BG on not scratching the furniture. Because remember, he was so small, he got stuck on the scratching post and hung himself upside down by his paw. So he uses these faithfully. He does not try to scratch furniture. So I've got to step into the kitchen to get to the light because this was a weird arrangement. They actually put the light switches over here, which is really weird that you have to walk through the front door, through the living room to get into the kitchen. So, to get to the light in the kitchen. So this is the kitchen table. It seats 6. You can see 4 chairs. This office chair I purchased from Amazon. It came in a box and I did a YouTube video on assembling it when I started working from home. And I did not know that it was so big. I can't get it through the doorways. I thought I was going to put it back at the computer hutch. It won't fit through the doorways unless I remove the arms, and I don't want to do that. So my brother's going to switch out chairs with me and put this in his office at the church and give me a smaller one because I still like having it when I work from home. This is my little work from home area. There's actually a laptop underneath that monitor. So I'm working at this corner. And this is also where I would do diamond painting and stuff. And then BG's little bed right here at the end of the table because, of course, I'm not eating at the table. So he lays on the table while I'm working. That's the little spray bottle I use to spray him if he starts trying to get into stuff. But my kitchen is a Coke theme. I'm all about Coke. Coca-Cola. And this is another one of BG's play zones. So this great room from living room to kitchen is a big area for him. And I have a nice recipe book collection. But I have good cabinet space. There's cabinets. And then you go over there and I have more cabinets. And then I have the cabinets below the counters, and there's also cabinets over here. And that's normally where I eat, where that little saddle stool is. That's usually where I eat. I've always just ate at the counter. So, my Coke stuff, and all my red to pull in my Coke. And one of BG's treat toys, that little maze. And a dishwasher I've never used, but I've got BG toys on it. And BG's feeding station. And his little ball tower. And he likes to get in that chair to get up to his bed. And I leave this blind open because he likes to lay on that bed and look out that window. So now we're going to go, oh, I'll show you something else since I just saw those mugs. Okay, this little island came in a box, and I assembled it, and then I decided that was wasted space on the back of the island. So I took 2 mug racks and assembled them and put them on the back of the island to display more of my mugs. And yeah, I used to say I built, but my pastor said I did not build, I assembled. So I assembled this island. Yeah. Yep, I assembled that. And then I wanted to display more mugs, so that's another mug rack, and I'm going to switch out the holiday mugs in the next few days. And I did that diamond painting also. And we're going to go down the hall. So you've already seen 2. Okay, so now down the other hall, and I got to go down a little further to get the lights on. Okay, that's my vintage and movie Hot Wheel collection, and more Coca-Cola. And that's the back door where BG stays on his little kitty condo to watch the squirrels and birds, and he has abandoned his fishing pole because he's been trying to follow me. And that little doormat is a really long one that he uses for stretching and scratching, and of course his little gingerbread house. That's the door to the large guest room, and it's got the real expensive baby doll, and that's the door to the guest bathroom. And I'm gonna pause for a moment once I go down there because I have to make sure BG's not behind me when I go into that room. But this is the laundry room, and it's also hard to keep organized because it's also got the pantry area, and I just love the colors. That's why I like people to see it, because it's Hawaiian blue. And I just fell in love with the color and decided I could make it work in my laundry room. There's more of my crafting and art supplies. And of course, some of BG's canned foods and stuff. So this is the laundry room. Not much to look at, but I love the color. And how about the sign? Yeah. So let me pause the camera for a second because I'm going to have to open the door so that BG can't get in. Okay, this is the large guest room, the doll and dance room. And the reason why BG can't come in here anymore, besides the $4,000 doll, I came to get him out of here one day and I heard him whining. He had gotten under the bed, poked a hole in the little flimsy material that they put on the bottom of box springs, and he had gotten up inside the box spring. So I can't take a chance that he gets in this room and I don't know he's in here, and I leave him in here because I can't see him. So this is very, very, very girly. That's my little $4,000 doll. She's a real born. But my curio and my dance stuff. And that's actually a window. You can see the Venetian blinds behind it. And I built those shelves into that recessed window to display more dolls. And there's another doll collection, the Barbie doll collection. And, as my pastor would say, I assembled that entertainment center. And these are all children approved, family approved movies that the kids can watch back here by themselves. And I did that diamond painting. You might hear BG whining in a moment because I just heard him coming down the hall. So this is the doll room. That closet is completely loaded with my winter clothes and it's games galore. I built that dollhouse, the electric keyboard, more games, and the entire length of the bed has games stacked underneath it. So that's how many games we have, or I have, that I play with the family. So yeah, this is the doll room. Everybody says it looks like a little china shop. And then I'll show you the guest bathroom. Okay, I snuck out. See, BG made his way. I knew he was going to want to try to get in there, but he can't get in there. Okay. Bathroom, guest bath. I also call it the duck pond. Let me turn the light on. It's all rubber ducks. It used to be a vintage diner theme with the jukeboxes and records and the dancers, but Sandy gave me a lot of rubber ducks and I just decided to turn this into the rubber duck bathroom because the kids use it. And I really did not want this bright yellow paint. I thought I was going after banana yellow, but when it was mixed, it was bright yellow. And this is really weird because this tub is really nice and still so nice and white. It does not stain like the master bath does. BG, you're going to go to the toilet. So, as you can see, that is my house.